Oops. I fucked up the link.
Nice. Great job.
I'm great, aren't I? Forgot the second T in twitch.com / gaming stooges. Damn, there's still no one here. Lennon, start screaming.
Ah.
Holy shit, it worked. What the fuck?
I'm the best.
Your scream summoned Al.
What I do?
I forgot to say start screaming when we started the stream. And that's why no one showed up.
It's your fault.
What's up, Al? We haven't seen Darkest Mustard in a while. I wonder what she's been up to.
It's true.
Finishing eating some enchiladas. Nice.
It's Pixel.
It's Pixel. Is Beppis time. What do you think we're streaming here tonight?
Balatro.
Well, it's not in my Switch right now, and it's also not the game that I have open right now. Your mom.
Pixel says your mom.
Come on. Excuse you.
Are we not streaming your mom?
All right. Who are we talking to? Oh yeah, it's fucking what's her name? Sasha. She's in prison. About the moida.
On the night before the murder, did you enter the Orca pool room alone?
That's right. On July 20th, from 3 to 6 a.m.,
I was there cleaning and organizing. I think I said PM before even reading the AM on the second line because I was just instinctively like, no one should. That's not allowed. Don't be up that early.
Allowed to be up from
3 to 6 a.m. I mean, 10 years ago I used to be, but...
Well, that's not 10 years ago now.
No.
the captain and I were actually supposed to clean together starting at 4 a.m., but we got in a fight. I couldn't face him, so I went an hour early and started cleaning.
What does the Orca pool room cleaning involve?
Well, first we have to move Orla to the show stage pool before we get started.
Mr. Rhymes mentioned he took care of Orla in the show stage pool.
After Orla was moved, I drained the pool and rearranged the equipment and props.
And did the captain ever show up?
4 a.m. came and went, but he never showed. I bet he was mad at me. I wish I'd apologized to him, instead of being all prickly and angry like a scorpion fish.
That's not
Is
real.
that, I was gonna say, is that real or did you make that up?
I'll look it up, but I don't think that's real. I'm glad we could prove Orla's innocence, but we didn't know you would get arrested.
As long as Orla is safe, I'm happy. I'm so glad I found you two.
Oh
You
God,
guys
it
are
is
the
real.
best.
I'm gonna post a picture of a scorpion fish. I'm glad you found us too. We are the best. You're the best, Sasha.
I never imagined Orla's tricks would ever be used to commit a crime.
What you got? Oh.
Could you tell us more about the lifesaver trick?
So that's what it looks like. Excuse me.
Yeah, sure. There's a little speaker on the captain's clothes and on the training dummies. That speaker can emit sound waves. When a trick command is issued with the whistle, Orla uses the sound wave as a guide to find the person she's supposed to rescue.
I see. Does anyone else know how that trick works?
The entire crew knows about it. But it takes quite a bit of practice to be able to command the lifesaver trick. It wouldn't be easy to do for anybody who wasn't a trainer.
And that's why they suspected Sasha.
And Orla can only perform one trick per signal. In other words, she can't perform 2 tricks at a time.
Wait, so she can't do the singing trick and the lifesaver trick at the same time? So, what was that song Miss DePlume heard? Oh, Mr. Wright, I just remembered. We have something to return to Sasha. Oh, yeah, you're right. I have it right here in the evidence. And we have to give Sasha that item Detective Fulbright gave us, too.
Is it the whistle?
We need to give her the calendar,
Oh, okay.
and then I think it's medicine.
Oh, have you been using the whistle I gave you?
Of course, but I can't get Orla to do any tricks. I can't believe you can command that huge creature. That's pretty impressive, Sasha.
Pretty cool, huh? I bet there aren't too many people who can say they literally get to whistle while they work.
Shut the fuck up, Yugi.
Shut the fuck up, Yugi.
That must be pretty nice for you.
But Orla is the one who's impressive, really, not me.
It's easy to see how much you care about Orla. You two are a good team. What? But you and I are a great team, right? We can stop that. Shut the fuck up, Athena.
So the calendar?
The calendar. This is your calendar, isn't it, Sasha?
Huh? No, mine's at the aquarium.
Yeah? Mr. Rhymes said he found this one in the nap room.
Huh. I didn't think anybody else at the aquarium used a calendar like that.
The owner of this calendar has a meeting scheduled with the victim. This mystery person might be the killer. We'd better find the calendar's owner. It turns out this doesn't belong to Sasha.
And then the... What was the second one?
Prescription bag.
The prescription. Bag of drugs.
Bag o' drug. Detective Fulbright asked us to give you this medicine.
Arr, that bilge-sucking... Bilge?
Yeah.
Bilge-sucking blackguard had the spine to send me a gift. Dread pirate Nostache, don't stand there gaping like a weak little minnow. Have at ye.
I'm surprised they let her keep that sword, even if it is just a prop.
Oh, a real swashbuckling battle. Arr, if it be a fight ye want, a fight ye shall have. Could you two please not drop into show mode out of the blue?
Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I'll take that medicine.
She's acting kind of funny. What is this medicine for, by the way?
Well, I guess I can't keep it a secret from you two. I suffer from a heart condition.
Oh, I thought she suffered from a incurable crack cocaine fucking whatever. A heart condition? Then you better get to the hospital right away. Take it easy, Athena. She's in detention, remember? Besides, Hickfield Clinic fucking sucks. She's better off here.
Don't worry, it's not as serious as it sounds. They can fix it with surgery.
Not serious? A heart condition is a heart condition. Don't tell us not to worry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The captain was just as mad at me the day before yesterday. We both got so worked up. At one point, it was like a shark eats shark situation.
Laugh track. Ooh, that sounds scary. Do you mind if I ask more about that fight?
It's for the fight.
Why are you arguing with Mr. Shipley? He's a corpse. You can't argue with a corpse.
The captain knew about my heart condition, and he was worried about me. So he said he wouldn't put me in the new show. See? I'm not in the new flyer.
Oh, you're right. It's just Orla and the new adversary, Red Sash.
I was so upset and frustrated. I was still crying when I went to do the cleaning. And I cried for quite a while before I drained the pool, too. But then, you know what? Orla did a trick and tried to cheer me up.
I want Landon to take over all of Wendy Lee's roles. I think Wendy Lee's a much better actress than I am.
We need Endless 8 dubbed by Landon.
Oh, God.
Everyone else is normal, but Haruhi is voiced by Landon.
I have to voice Haruhi.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But it's like your normal... It's just your Athena voice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is me.
She acted out the scene where she defeats the giant octopus by spiking a ball at it. She
I do
spiked that
also
ball
get to
so
voice
hard.
Bulma.
What's that?
I also get to voice Bulma.
Fuck yeah.
She spiked that ball so hard, she even ended up breaking off one of the octopus's legs.
What a dramatic way to cheer up a friend.
So that's why we argued, because he wasn't going to put me in the new show. But I was determined to be in the show yesterday. It was July 20th, you see, the anniversary of the death of the trainer before me. Azura Summers.
That person Norma de Plume wrote about in her book.
I wanted to explain to the audience that it was an accident, not a murder. That's why I needed to be in that show so bad. So during the cleaning, I moved the skull rock to the orca pool.
What? But why?
It was a key prop. I figured the new show couldn't go on without it. I
Oh,
thought they'd
we
be
have to-
forced to switch back to the old show.
We have to redo Zero Escape so I can voice Clover.
Oh, God.
Because that's a Wendy Lee voice.
It is. God. I wouldn't mind doing Zero Escape again, honestly. Not, like, anytime soon, but, like, at some point. Those games are fun. And by those games, I mean the first two.
We should only redo the third game.
Damn, brat.
Damn, Brad. Wow. That was pretty extreme.
Skull Rock.
So, Sasha moved the skull rock to the orca pool at the time of the cleaning. And if there's blood on that rock, then that must mean that the victim's death occurred after the rock was moved. Around what time did you finish up the cleaning?
It was about 6 a.m.
So, that places suspicion on whoever met the victim after 6 a.m.
Azura Summers.
So, Azura Summers was the trainer before you?
That's right. She was a year older than me. She taught me all about how to command Orla.
I bet Azure and Sasha were like sisters to one another.
She was the one who taught me the signals for the singing and
I thought that said signals for the signaling.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
the signals for the singing and lifesaver tricks too. After she died, I swore on this charm. I vowed to become a great trainer someday, just like Azura.
What is that charm?
It's a keepsake to remember Azura by. She always wore it. She told me once that she and her boyfriend had matching charms. I never found out who he was, so I couldn't give this one to him. I've had it ever since.
You're keeping the memory of Miss Summers alive.
The captain always carried around a memento of Azura too, her walkie-talkie.
Huh? Did the victim have a walkie-talkie on him? Maybe I should show Sasha the victim's photos and see what she has to say.
The photos of the body?
Photos of the body. The victim didn't appear to have a walkie-talkie with him at the time of his death.
Huh? But I talked to the captain on his walkie-talkie before I started the cleaning.
But there's no walkie-talkie shown in these crime scene photos.
I don't understand it. The captain always kept that walkie-talkie with him.
That's right. Wendy Lee also voiced Alpha 6 from Power Rangers. The robot guy.
Hell yeah.
I'm just scrolling through her behind the voice actor. Where were we? Oh, maybe the culprit took it away. Maybe. But what would be the point of that? I'd better organize the data I have on the victim in the court record. Shipley's autopsy report and photo of the body.
The captain always kept that walkie-talkie by his side. It was the walkie-talkie Azura used right up until her death.
She looks like Lucina.
She does.
In the middle of the show, the orca brought Azura up to the surface in her mouth. She left tooth marks in Azura's walkie-talkie. The captain said he always kept that walkie-talkie with him so he'd never forget.
So the walkie-talkie was really important to the victim.
But now the captain is dead too. I'm the only one left who can protect Orla from the ship's doctor.
Protect Orla from the ship's doctor? I wonder what Sasha means.
The ship's doctor?
The ship's doctor? What do you mean by protect Orla from the ship's doctor?
You know, Herman Crab. Ever since the accident a year ago, he's been completely different. When Azura died, he said he was going to euthanize the orca. Before that, he always used to say that euthanizing animals was a despicable act.
Euthanize the orca? That's horrible.
They all thought that Azura's death was the orca's fault. Nobody believed in her but me. The ship's doctor always keeps poison to euthanize the orca with on hand. And if Orla had been pronounced guilty in yesterday's trial, he would have used it.
That bitch. I mean, he was going to put her down right away?
That ship's doctor was close with both the captain and Azura, you know. I think he hates Orla.
I guess we'd better look into Dr. Crab a little more. Boss, let's go see Dr. Crab. I was just thinking the same thing. We have a lot of questions to ask him. It's Cloud.
It's Cloud.
It's Pixel.
It's Pearl.
Oh, hey, Pearls. Oh, it's Pearls. And Rifle. What are you doing here?
Rifle came in here, so I followed her.
Oh, that's right. We're supposed to deliver Rifle to him. I completely forgot.
Oh, Rifle!
Oh, God.
That's you.
But who?
It's Dr. Herman Crab.
Oh, okay.
Gah! What are you doing? Stop that! You silly mother penguin. What if you injured my spectacular genius brain?
Dr. Crab? Are you alright?
Huh? Oh, it's you people. I see you brought Rifle for me.
We are doing.
We are doing Ace Attorney.
Rifle was really laying into you.
Well, she hates me because she thinks I took her baby away from her.
Cree! 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 Cree!
Gee, Rifle looks so happy. Is she actually playing with Sniper?
Ah! Stop all this cacophony!
The biological parent and the caregiver parent locked in a struggle over the child.
A tale as old as time.
Panting. Do you think you could hold this silly mother penguin down for me? All right, I will try.
We could euthanize her.
Cree! Cree! Cree!
What are you doing? I think Rifle just threw something up.
Cree! Blah! Oh, I'm getting food for Sniper out of rifle. Mother penguins stock up food for their babies in their stomachs.
Is that why you just punched her in the gut?
They break it down in there so that it's easier for the baby to eat.
Wow, you sure know a lot about animals. It's like you read a book once.
You're trying to pick a fight with me again, aren't you, young lady? Yes, I know a lot about animals. I am a licensed veterinarian. Rifle certainly is in a bad mood, even for her. Rifle's condition.
Is Rifle okay?
Hold on. I'm checking her now. Girl in the strange outfit. Could you turn Rifle over on her back, please? All right. Rifle, I'm just going to turn you over, okay? What's this? The bottom of her feet are pink. I wonder why that could be.
Oh no! What kind of sickness is that? We have to get her to a doctor. A human doctor.
Athena's kind of an idiot. I wonder what that could have been.
Who knows?
Athena, get a hold of yourself. Dr. Crab is a veterinarian, remember?
It's just something she stepped in by the looks of it. It's her stomach that's the problem. There's still something in there. Here we go. Jack's too smart for this game. Honestly, it's less that I'm too smart for this game and more like this game is a little dumb.
It really feels like Apollo Justice Forward is a lot more handholdy.
Yeah. Like,
It is way more blatant in this game and Spirit of Justice, but like post Trials and Tribulation, Ace Attorney is a bit more handholdy.
yeah. But I feel like the Great Ace Attorney wasn't that bad in that regard.
No, so I mean, I was mostly like referring to like the main series ones.
Yeah.
Because I'm also like disregarding investigations.
I feel like I don't remember Spirit of Justice being that bad either, but that game is also really long as well.
Yeah, so we'll see if we ever get there.
What do you mean if? We'll get there.
What?
What?
Did I say?
What?
Hmm? What if I go to your house and break your capture card? I mean, what?
What? Do you not want to do Spirit of Justice?
No, I never said that.
Oh, okay.
Point to when I said that in the transcript, folks.
All right. Well, what are you insinuating?
I don't know.
What do
are
you
you
mean,
insinuating?
I don't know. I asked you first.
I don't know.
Anyway,
We have
right.
to finish this game one day.
I mean, yeah. We'll get there.
And then we have to play through all of the other Ace Attorney games again before we can play Spirit of Justice. You know what you have to do? You have to do a marathon of every single
fucking God.
Ace Attorney game.
The only way I could see myself doing that is if I, like, skip through all of the text.
Damn.
I would not do voices for anyone.
No, I want you to do voices for all the characters.
My voice would be so fucked. No thank you.
Well, beat him up for me.
Come on, man. Anyway, Rifle's about to throw up. Cree! Cree! Cree!
Ugh.
Looks like she swallowed something odd.
I know this penguin will eat anything, but where did she pick up something like this? Son of a gun. I'll have to talk to Marlin about her care.
Dr. Crab, may we see what was in Rifle's stomach?
Huh? Please be quiet. I'm busy right now.
How much do you think we would have to pay Michelle Ruff to voice the female characters? She's been struggling to find work lately. We'd probably have to...
More than we could afford
Yeah.
for her time.
We would probably have to, have at least one more gold tier Stooge member on our Patreon in order to afford that.
Plug.
Busy? But you're just staring at that weird machine.
I'm checking to see when Rifle ingested the foreign object.
He just keeps looking at that machine. He won't even glance our way. Besides, Cloud, I'm supposed to replace Wendy Lee now. Per Al's, suggestion. I voice all Wendy Lee characters from now on.
Endless 8, voiced by Landon.
Lynn Fire Emblem. Here we go. Now, really curious to know more about his monitoring system.
Monitoring system.
Could you tell us more about the monitoring system you have here?
It's a collection of electron medical records for all the creatures here.
Boring.
With this system and the camera footage, I can monitor the creatures 24/7.
Boring.
I won't tell you any more than that. It's private company business.
Boring.
You asked.
But medical records are usually just a history of past medical exams and data. I never heard of any that could monitor 24/7, let alone 7/24.
Good point, Mr. Lawyer. I can see there's no fooling you.
Huh? What? But why would you want to fool me?
Cyclops.
Dun, dun, dun.
They're both the penguins.
This guy is gonna be a tough nut. Crack.
I have my reasons.
The charm.
The charm.
I don't think we need to do that part yet, but it does update the charm court record. Huh? This looks like the charm Sasha had. Dr. Crab, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of the Tootsie Pop? Oh,
Well...
and do you know anything about this charm?
Charm? Hey, leave that alone. That belonged to Azura. What was Azura's charm doing in Rifle's stomach?
I'm glad he figured it out. That's odd. When Sasha was telling us about the charm earlier... Flashback. Sasha said that she had Azura's charm. But that charm is still at the detention center. Hey, wait a minute. Didn't Sasha say Azura and her boyfriend had matching charms? Is Rifle Azura's boyfriend? So this second charm must be the one that belongs to Azura's boyfriend. Dr. Crab, is it possible this charm belongs to Azura's boyfriend?
I refuse to talk about such personal details of the deceased. Case or subject closed.
All right. He sure is touchy when it comes to Azura. Charm added to the court record. Azura Summers. Yesterday was the anniversary of her death, wasn't it?
That's right. She was killed by the orca.
Do you really think Orla killed her? I don't believe it. Anime's only real if you don't believe it. So, believe it.
Who can say if the orca did it on purpose? But the fact remains that she killed Azura. I was right there, the day of her death a year ago. I saw the orca bite Azura with my own eyes.
But is that really the whole truth of what happened? I guess only Orla knows what really happened, both a year ago and this time.
Just like all good Ace Attorney cases, it incorporates a case from the past.
Except, you know,
Wasn't really a case, but
just
still.
a murder from the past.
Anyway. Oh, do we need to do anything else with him, or are we schmoving?
No, we're doing his psych lock right
Oh,
now.
okay.
Yeah. This is it before we're done with the investigation.
Oh, okay.
We finished
Badass.
talking to him about everything.
Badass.
Yeah. I want you to tell me about the monitoring system here.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
You don't let up either, do you, Mr. Lawyer?
Nope.
They're just electronic medical records and feeds from security cameras. With these, I can monitor all of the animals 24/7.
And I say that's not true. I have proof that you can't monitor the animals 24/7.
Is it the security footage that
Yup.
starts at 10 a.m.?
Yup. The security footage doesn't begin recording until 10 a.m. Mountain Time. Which is really weird. Because we're not in that time zone. And it's Mountain Standard Time. Which does not, take into effect Daylight Savings Time either. Why do you guys choose that? Anyway, if that's the case, how could you possibly monitor the animals 24/7?
Okay, you got me. I guess that was a pretty weak explanation. You're right. I guess I can't monitor the animals 24/7. But if I see anything unusual on the camera feeds, I can spring to action right away. And if I can examine an animal, I can usually tell exactly what is going on with them.
Wow. He's really confident in his abilities. But I say you can't do that 24/7. I still say.
But I'm here at the aquarium most of the time. And I can go
Fine,
anywhere at any time to examine an animal.
Anywhere? I say that's not true either. I have proof that there's a place you can't go.
Is it the security card?
Ye? The only people who have access to the Orca pool room are the owner and Sasha. So how can you say you monitor all of the animals?
Son of a gun. So you knew about the security card, did you? Yes, tighter security was imposed on the Orca a year ago as a precaution.
Oh boy, Cloud's about to play Ice Cap. Sorry.
Due to Sasha's objections, I wasn't allowed to have a card.
I guess she was trying to protect Orla from him. So you're monitoring the animals with a system that's private company business? But I have to insist you tell me about this monitoring system.
Now you're trying to pick a fight with me? Very well. I suppose it's only fitting that the spoils go to the victor.
I won the mine chest game.
I'll tell you about the Shipshape Aquarium's ecological data organization system fuck.
Boring. So what does your fucking dumb, boring machine you were using do?
It's a system of ecological data organization developed in Europe.
Oh, gross.
I call it the Torpedo. What do you think? Pretty impressive name, isn't it? Sure.
Torpedo? As in man the battle stations and all that?
No, it's the name I gave to this data organization system. Torpedo. It stands for Teleobservation Real-Time Pertinent Data Organizer. Pertinent.
Pertinent. Okay. But it's a super admin restricted desktop access password protected? But is it? SPARDA?
Sparta? What does that mean? The torpedo collects data through sensors placed on or near the subjects.
Sparta is a character in Devil May Cry.
Temperature, heartbeat, vocalizations, etc. It gathers this information 24 hours a day. All of this data is then sent to my terminal and these monitors.
Wow, this torpedo sounds amazing. Does Rifle have a sensor on her too?
Yes, she does. Where and what kind of sensor is attached depends on the animal. The penguins have theirs attached to the ID tag at the base of their flipper. The torpedo doesn't tell me where Rifle is when she escapes, though. It's hard to attach sensors to the orca or fish, so theirs are on the tanks themselves. Places where the creatures don't normally live, like the show stage, don't have sensors. Okay, here we go. It's telling me the time Rifle swallowed the foreign object.
That took a while.
Approximately 4 a.m. on July 20th. What an odd time.
That was when Sasha was doing the cleaning. Maybe that's why she wouldn't take my fish, because she was full from the night before. But at least Orla ate it, so that's okay.
Orla ate another Orla ate another animal's food. That's odd. She's never done that before. And then she had that episode, too. I'd better take a look at her data. Huh? She didn't eat anything from the evening of the 19th to yesterday afternoon.
So Rifle had a late night stack, but Orla went hungry? Huh?
It appears so. But let's see. She's been eating normally since yesterday afternoon. Come to think of it, Jack was supposed to feed Orla yesterday morning. Maybe he died before he had the chance.
I'm worried about Orla's condition. I better remember this torpedo data. I still wonder why he wouldn't tell me about the torpedo.
No, shit. I did not mean to click that.
Text?
Text. Skip.
Text? Boring. Fucking Phoenix just falls asleep. Dr. Crab, why did you want to hide the existence of the torpedo system?
Well, it's a safe system that has been approved for use in other countries. But it hasn't been legally approved in this country yet.
Oh, that sounds about right.
That's why I always carry this terminal around with me. It's not something I want the police poking their nose into.
You mean you're breaking the law?
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Breaking the law.
Which is why I was keeping it a secret. It would create a problem for the aquarium.
Yeah, whatever. This gun I found.
I had Jack's permission. He felt the animal's care was more important than the legality.
Jack, did you give him permission?
I don't remember shit.
Good. Plausible deniability.
But we wanted to shield the rest of the staff, so we kept it a secret.
But breaking the law is breaking the law.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
But in some cases, lives can be saved by breaking the law, breaking the law.
What are you, Batman?
Do we simply allow the lives of our animals to be lost while we wait for laws to change?
Now you're twisting things around. I'd like to use this during the... I would like to use this evidence during the trial tomorrow. But it may result in you and Shipshape Aquarium being brought up on charges.
Well, I follow my own convictions, and I have no regrets. You're only doing your job. I don't blame you for that, Mr. Lawyer.
I appreciate that.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
What? Oh, it's me. What's that sound? Another penguino?
That's my ringtone.
Oh, I have the same one. Gee, Dr. Crab sure likes cute things.
I feel like you don't.
Samurai was cute.
I feel like you don't become a veterinarian without liking cute animals.
Yeah. Maybe he's really just a fan of the Steel Samurai. Or maybe he wanted to sound like Sniper. Beep, 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 beep.
Hello? Crab speaking. Son of a gun. You people again. Stop harassing the aquarium. Orla was found not guilty. Why on earth should she be put down? Huh? Come there on the 26th and explain. Fine. Just let me write it down in my... Son of a gun. Where did my calendar go?
His calendar.
Oh my god.
Could he be talking about that calendar?
I realize that. If it comes down to that, I'll use that drug to euthanize her.
Mr. Wright, he said euthanize her.
We better ask him more about this. And I should try presenting that calendar to him, too.
Youth in Asia.
Youth in Asia. Who's that phone call from?
Son of a bitch. You heard that?
Sir, we only have a fucking M rating. You can't say bitch.
You can't say bitch. This is an M-rated game.
Yeah. What are you thinking? You have to save that for the teen-rated games.
You gotta say that for the E-rated games, like Lexine's Quest E.
Yeah, the Lexine's Quest E. Actually, I don't even say bitch in that game. Fun fact. Who didn't hear that? You were screaming at the top of your fucking lungs.
It was the Center for Dangerous Animal Control calling with a demand. They said that the orca may have been found not guilty this time. But that if she's ever attacked a human, if she ever attacked a human again, we would have to put her down.
Put her down? But that's horrible. Did you agree to their demand? Ow.
Bring back Phineas Filch so that we can call him a bitch again.
That was fun.
Mr. Filth.
Mr. Filth.
Animals sometimes do attack humans.
No.
And of course, humans sometimes do kill animals to protect themselves.
No.
If it comes to that, yes, as a veterinarian, I am prepared to carry out euthanization.
No.
Using this poison.
Using this gun. Huh? That capsule. It has the same letters on it as the one that was in Orla's stomach. Did Dr. Crab try to kill Orla?
So, wait, what do we present first?
Did you
Oh, the calendar.
present the calendar? Dr. Crab, Isn't this your calendar?
Yes, it's mine. What are you doing with it?
Mr. Rhymes found it in the nap room.
Oh, I must have forgotten it there when I tried to get some rest.
It sure is a cute calendar. I guess you're crazy about penguins?
Somebody gave it to me, okay? Now please don't tell anybody about it. It's embarrassing.
Okay.
It's just a penguin. Azura designed this calendar. This one here is a prototype. She designed a calendar for this year, and then she died before it went on sale.
Were you and Miss Summers romantically involved?
What? What gave you that idea?
It's just that I sense sadness in your heart when you talked about the calendar.
Of course we weren't romantically involved. I don't believe in romantic feelings.
How? He looks shaken. Not stirred, though. By the way, did you meet Mr. Shipley at 7 a.m. on July 20th as scheduled?
No. We were supposed to meet, but Jack didn't show up.
Is that really true? So I should finish cleaning the Orca pool room at 6 a.m. If Dr. Crab managed to get in the pool room somehow and meet with the victim, then he would have had the opportunity to kill Mr. Shipley. Please let me ask you one more question, Dr. Crab.
What is it, Mr. Lawyer? You look so grave.
I heard something disturbing from the writer Norma de Plume.
Oh no.
Ooh, flashback!
Gross. Get this flashback out of here.
Remember when they had 2 pirate song cutscenes in a row?
Yes. The best part of this franchise. Minus Edgeworth. I think Shipshape Aquarium might be keeping some kind of secret. And that it has something to do with the recent murder.
Son of a bitch.
5 Cyclops?
Oh right, that's me. That writer. She just has to stick her nose in everyone's business.
I know it feels like I read most of the lines, but you actually do voice a character.
I know. Son of a gun. I could have dealt with it all more carefully.
How am I ever going to remove all these locks? I don't have that many keys.
Hold it!
Huh?
Oh god.
Sorry to interrupt, but Prosecutor Blackwell wants Dr. Crab. Definitely not the same voice as yesterday, even.
Yeah.
Detective Fulbright.
You again. You couldn't possibly have any more questions for me.
Well, you see, we're having a little problem. We were going to call the animal keeper as a witness for the prosecution. But he's being very stubborn and refusing to testify. He said, quote unquote, "I'm a dumb bitch." And so, we thought we'd ask you to be a witness in tomorrow's trial.
Did you really now? Well, I'm not taking sides. I'll tell you what I know. No more, no less.
That would be fine. Now, if you would please come along with me.
Well, it looks like we'll have to continue our talk at the trial tomorrow.
I don't know what secret you and this aquarium are hiding. But I'll uncover it if it'll help save Miss Buckler.
Give it your best shot, then. I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, it looks like we'll be going up against Dr. Crab in tomorrow's trial. I bet he'll be one tough customer. Okay, we'd better get our evidence organized for tomorrow. I'll have Athena hold on to the evidence I don't think we'll need in court.
Here, Athena, take all this bullshit.
Take everything. Evidence has been reorganized.
It's playing!
Boo-doo,
Boo-doo, boo-doo, boo-boo.
Beep. Hello?
Mr. Wright!
Take
Mr. Wright, I went to the Hickfield Clinic!
Paulo, use your indoor voice. No shouting.
Sorry about that. Anyway, I found out a lot, so I wanted to tell you right away. It turns out that mysterious capsule is a powerful sleeping drug. Apparently, the brand name is 3Zs.
No shit. Oh, yeah. It says 3ZS right on it.
And they said the ship-shape aquarium vet recently bought a large quantity from them.
The vet? Dr. Herman Crab.
3Zs is supposed to be for people. But Dr. Crab told them it would work on other mammals, like orcas and dolphins, too.
Oh my. So, Dr. Crab's euthanization poison was actually sleeping pills? When Orla almost drowned today, was it because she'd been given sleeping pills? 3Z's sleeping pill updated in the court record.
And I found out more than just about that capsule.
Shut up. Click.
Dr. Hickfield himself gave me some information.
Oh, fuck.
Shipshape Aquarium had someone on their staff named Azura Summers, right?
Yeah. Yeah. The one who died a year ago?
Well, Azura Summers was getting a certain medication from Hickfield Clinic last year. The same heart medication as Sasha Buckler.
Dun, dun, dun. Really? Azure Summers had the same heart condition as Sasha?
Nice work, Apollo. Thank you. We'll be coming back to the office soon. Make sure the toilet is clean. I'm gonna take a giant doozy.
Okay, Trucy and I will be here.
Hey, Daddy. Well, we better get back to the office and get ready for tomorrow. I gotta take that crap. What are you gonna do, Pearls? I keep forgetting that you exist in this case.
She's been here the whole time, just been really quiet.
Just standing there.
I thought I'd stay overnight
Menacingly.
here and be with Orca and Rifle.
Or Orla and Rifle. Jesus, why did I say Orca?
I'll be ready for a telecast during the trial tomorrow. Good luck to both of you.
Thanks, Pearly. Thanks, Pearly. That way, when we prove Sasha's innocent, she can see Orla right away. I'd love to see Sasha and Orla back together again, both free and clear. But before that can happen, I have to prove Sasha's innocence.
Oh no.
Hell yeah. All right. We're going to take a quick break.
New 3D stylus.
And we will be right back.
Yeah.
Okay. We're back.
I have to order replacement new 3DS stylus.
Damn, that sucks.
I dropped mine, and now I can't find it. Also, the clippy on it has been broken for a while, so it like has slid out of the system for like years.
Yeah.
So it's mostly like I should just do it.
Fair enough.
I found a like metallic extendable one that is very similar to like the like first model 3DS, but it is for the new 3DS system.
That sounds good.
You know, so I'm just deciding if I want to do a 1, 2, or a 5-pack. It's $5 for 2.
I need to order a set of
Or it's $12 for 5.
I need to order a set of replacement shoulder buttons for my Joy-Cons because my ZR button on my Splatoon Joy-Cons has been sticking.
Gross.
Yeah. Sucks. I need to get like a screwdriver too.
Yeah, I want to do these metallic ones. Okay, I'm going to do a 5-pack. That way, if I lose or break one, I got backups. Uh-oh. Jack, what's my eBay password?
Great question.
It's not that password. Let's try again. I figured it out. Good job, team. They're going to charge me shipping? Fine. Oh, I didn't even check my address. Oh, it's fine. We're good. I've ordered enough things on eBay. I should have just been fine, but there's been times. Cool. I should get it here by the 31st? How am I supposed to play fucking Professor Layton and the Unwound Future otherwise? What the fuck? Well,
True.
I guess I'm gonna throw my 3DS away now.
Damn.
It's impossible to play the game without the stylus.
Okay. We ready?
I guess I'll have to play something on my Nintendo Switch system in the meantime.
Next chapter.
Oh, it might arrive Monday. We'll see.
What? The ship's doctor and Azura were romantically involved.
Well, that's my theory. But I don't actually know if it's really true.
Azura would never get involved with that cod-awful ship's doctor. But I do admit, they were friends. But would Azura send Dr. Crab videos, I wonder?
Videos? What do you mean?
Like videos?
Like videos? Like the ones Edgeworth has me make and send him?
Azura used to send her boyfriend videos of herself teaching the orca tricks. I used to help Azura take the videos on her TV phone.
This is an interesting bit of information. So, TV phones can shoot videos too, huh? My dumb phone sure can't.
These TV phones are amazing. They can even record sounds you and I can't hear. All the equipment we use at the Shipshape Aquarium is high-tech.
Interesting. So, like the whistle that we make.
The ship's doctor sends away for all kinds of electronics.
I got a new message from the person I just bought the fucking stylus from. Oh my god, what the fuck? No need to reply. Okay, thank god. So all the high-tech stuff is Dr. Crab's doing, huh?
Anyway,
Okay.
I know. I'm sorry I was eating.
How dare you?
Anyway. Excuse me. Anyway, I still highly trout Azura's boyfriend was the ship's doctor.
I hope you get found guilty. That was Phoenix,
Yeah.
not Landon. But Dr. Crab found a charm yesterday, and he was really shaken by it, not stirred.
Wow, flashback.
Wow, flashback to that fucking scene that we literally just saw.
It was from the previous chapter, to be fair, but
It was from 10 minutes ago.
yeah.
That charm looked just like your keepsake of Azura.
Yeah, well, she did say she and her boyfriend had matching charms. Were the ship's doctor and Azura really a couple? I can't believe it.
I don't believe it. I think Dr. Crab will be called as a witness today. There's still so many unanswered questions. But I hope to solve them all in today's trial.
I believe in you two. I know you can do it.
Oh, that's right. Athena's here.
And we will, Sasha. We promise.
Oh. Oh boy, I have to voice 3 characters. Maybe 4. Depending on how much Fulbright shows up in this. Oh, beef stew. The court is now in session for the trial of Sasha Buckler. The defense is ready. Ah!
Ready.
Now I'm completely thrown off. Very good. It appears both the prosecution and the defense are ready. Yesterday, it was proven that the orca was not guilty and the victim fell to his death. Prosecutor Blackwell, did your investigation of the orca pool area turn up anything?
It did. We found a blood stain from the victim at the bottom of the pool.
Gasp.
On this.
Oh my! What a frightening looking rock! And you say it has a blood stain on it? Just looking at it gives me the willies. And the heebie-jeebies. So, can we assume that there was no water in the pool at the time of the incident?
Very good. What a clever little deduction.
I am the smart one. Ho ho! Well, it's nice to get a compliment from the prosecution for a change. Prosecutor Blackwell has completely tamed the judge with his carrot and stick approach. I guess I should have brought a few carrots of my own. They go really nice with beef stew.
They do.
They do.
That's famously they do.
Famously. Good job, Phoenix. You got it.
And fooling the judge with the carrot and stick is very easy because he wants those carrots for his beef stew.
He absolutely wants those carrots.
Right. Moving along, I have prepared a witness. Buckler was the only one who entered that room when there was no water in the pool. The witness will prove that. Come to the stand, witness. Ah, damn it. Name and occupation. Dr. Herman Crap. Beep! Sniper, stay in there.
And who is this cute little creature? Is he made of beef?
Such a restless bird, quite unlike Taka.
Wow. Chalk one up for Taka. He shut Sniper up with a single sound.
Son of a gun. Dr. Herman Crab, Shipshape Aquarium's veterinarian.
And could you tell us the name of your cute little friend there as well?
Your Honor, please focus on the case.
No, I think he deserves to know.
He must know. But it's important to learn all we can about the witness.
This is Sniper. She's the offspring of a penguin named Rifle. Sniper lives in my hair. She might cause a commotion now and then, but please try to ignore her. I was originally going to call the animal keeper to the stand, but he refused to testify, so I settled on the veterinarian. Now tell us, why was the defendant in the Orca pool room when the water was drained? In the early morning hours of July 20th, Sasha was cleaning the Orca pool room. Sasha and Jack Shipley, the owner, were scheduled to go to do the cleaning together. During cleaning, the pool water was drained. While the cleaning was going on, Marlon was taking care of the Orca in the show pool. The pool water would never be drained unless the pool was being cleaned.
And your claim is the victim was made to fall to his death during the cleaning?
Only Buckler and the owner had the security card necessary to enter the Orca pool room. And we already know from the security company's record of card usage that the defendant was in the Orca pool room during the time of cleaning. The witness's testimony and the record of the security card usage are conclusive evidence.
So, no one besides the defendant was at the scene, and the water in the pool was drained. Uh-oh. The judge already seems to be leaning towards the other side.
We have to strike fast. Your Honor, We're ready for our cross-examination now.
Oh, yes, of course. Please proceed then. The power of youth comes in handy at times like these.
Cleaning the Orca pool room.
Hey, boss.
What's up, Athena?
What if we press on statement 5?
Yeah, sure, fuck it. Why
It
not?
would be statement 5.
There's no possibility it would be drained at any other time other than during a cleaning.
None.
No. Ugh, shot down with a single word. Why are you so certain?
Think about it. If the pool water were drained, what would happen to the Orca?
I don't know.
The poor thing.
Whose side are you on, Athena? Shut the fuck up.
Exactly, young lady. Without water, Orla would be all right for a short period of time. But anything longer than that would pose serious risks. She could even die.
So, the fact that Orla is alive and well is proof that the water wasn't drained on her?
That's right. The Orca pool and the show stage pool are next door to each other. A hoist runs between the two to move the Orca and the equipment back and forth. When intensive cleaning is done, the Orca is moved to the show stage pool first. So the water is only drained while the pool is being cleaned.
Please add that information to your testimony.
If there were no water in the pool, the Orca could die. Do we press on this too, or do we present?
I think we're presenting. I think I have a cool photo of the bottom of the pool.
Ha ha ha! She's just fine.
If the water in the pool is drained, you say the Orca could die. But is that necessarily true?
What are you talking about?
There's a way to let water out without harming the Orca, isn't there? Your Honor, please allow me to submit this photograph. Oh, this is... As you can see, there is no water around the Skull Rock area.
Why, yes, I do see that. But why does it say there's linoleum on it?
Why does it say there's aluminium all around?
But I don't see any.
What the fuck? And with the pool in this state, the victim could have been made to fall to his death. However, there is water on the other side of the partition. So Jack Shipley could have died, and the Orca could have been in this room. Case
Yep.
closed. Let's get drunk. And Orla looks just fine.
Son of a gun.
In other words, if the partition is set up at the bottom of the pool, the water can be drained without doing or any harm. Are you implying the water could have been drained at a time other than during cleaning? Yes, there is that possibility. Dr. Crab is shaking. Looks like he has something to hide. Could it have something to do with the calendar note about meeting the victim? It might. I'll submit it to the judge. Your Honor, please take a look at this calendar. Ah, you waved that around in court yesterday. No need to drag out your souvenir today. Actually, I would like you to make note of the entry of the day of the incident. Let me see here. Meet the captain at the Orca Pool at 7 a.m. This note is about a meeting plan with the victim.
What?
This meeting is about this entry is about meeting the victim.
Oh, okay, thank you. I didn't hear you the first time.
Yeah. The defense would like to argue that at the time of that meeting, the pool may have been drained of its water. Whose calendar is that? It belongs to Dr. Herman Crab. Isn't that right, Dr. Crab?
Son of a gun. So you suspect me, do you?
What is the meaning of this calendar entry, Dr. Crab? Explain yourself.
Fine. I was supposed to meet Jack at the Orca Pool at that time. But I ended up not going.
So you're saying you simply broke your promise? You can't get out of it that easy. I believe you have some explaining to do.
Is that how Phoenix says it? Explainin'.
Explaining, yeah. Ribble rabble.
Objection!
Your blade is sharper than I thought, Wright Dono. But your cut was shallow. A mere surface scratch.
What?
There's a saying amongst prisoners. Do not see, hear, nor speak to smooth-talking lawyers. If you think the witness is suspicious, show your proof.
Calendar alone isn't good enough, huh? I have to prove that the victim could have fallen to his death at at 7 a.m. meeting time.
Let's put our heads together, boss.
And then she rams him right in the forehead.
The victim could have fallen during cleaning when the pool was completely drained. Or, using the partition, it could have been at 7 a.m. with the water partially drained. What would the major difference in circumstances be between these two possibilities?
What circumstances was different? The answer could really tell us something. What circumstances was different between the two possibilities of cleaning at 7 a.m.? The orca was there.
The orca was there.
If the murder occurred at the time other than during cleaning, the orca must have been there.
Oh, you're right.
And that would mean that Orla witnessed the murder.
What's this? You're sheathing your sword so soon? Stop yammering to each other and show me how you wield your sword.
All right then, my sword is poised and ready. If the murder was committed at a time other than during cleaning time, then Orla must have been present at the scene. If I can prove that the murder happened right in front of Orla, then I can prove that Miss Buckler's not guilty. Ribble, rabble, ribble, rabble, rabble, rib. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Wright, are you implying that the orca was a witness to the crime? That is exactly what I'm implying.
And? How do you intend to prove the orca witnessed the murder? What are you going to do? Put the orca on the stand and cross-examine her? Don't do it. Don't suggest that to him.
Don't do it.
He'll do it.
He will do it. Oh, can you go back?
Oh, sorry.
This is a critical point. I better think about it carefully. The defense will present evidence.
Present evidence.
Not cross-examine Orla. That
Boo.
would be silly. Who would ever put a whale on the stand? Oh. I didn't... Oh. You're going to present evidence? The defense will present evidence. Evidence that will prove Orla witnessed the murder. You're going to present evidence? Knowing the defense, I thought surely you would try to cross-examine the orca. I must say, I'm a little disappointed. Oh, don't worry, Judge. We'll get there.
Yep.
Gee, sorry to get your hopes up, Your Honor. Very well. Let's see this evidence then. Also, um, the carrots that everyone was talking about earlier. Can I get those now?
Yes, where's my carrot on a stick?
Where's the carrot and stick? I need carrot stick for my beef stew. Oh, just present the pool bottom photo again. Because she had the Luminion on her.
Yeah.
This photo indicates where we discovered Luminion reactions yesterday. By accident, we got some of the Luminion testing fluid on Orla. We were very surprised to see Luminion reactions on Orla's body.
Objection!
So what of it? There's nothing odd about that. As was discussed in yesterday's trial, the orca was bleeding. Traces of the orca's blood were also found on the skull rock. The orca must have injured herself when she rammed the rock.
So that cloud of blood Mr. Plume saw was from Orla headbutting the skull rock? Was it? Skull Rock updated in the court record.
Those luminol reactions you saw in the orca are most likely from her headbutting.
Objection!
But what's odd is the position of those bloodstains. Please take a good look at this photograph. Yesterday, Mr. Plume said the blood disappeared when Orla put on the hat. That testimony indicates that Orla's injuries were under the hat area. However, these Luminion reactions are in two entirely separate areas from her injuries. These bloodstains can't be Orla's own blood from when she was headbutting. Then where did the blood come from? It's my firm belief that it's the victim's blood. It's my firm belief that, yeah, I already said that. The victim was killed right in front of Orla. And the victim's blood splattered onto Orla's body.
Gah!
Now it finally all makes sense. Orla was a witness to the murder, so that's why. Huh.
Flashback.
Flashback. There's one more fact that indicates Orla was a witness to the murder. There's more? The culprit was afraid Orla could somehow reveal what she witnessed. And that's why they did what they did. It's the only thing that makes sense. I have to present that evidence. The evidence that proves the culprit thought Orla was a dangerous witness. The 3 Z's.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Take that!
That events would like to submit this evidence. What's this? It looks like some sort of medication. It's a sleeping drug, Your Honor. A very powerful one. This sleeping drug was discovered in Orla's stomach yesterday. The culprit tried to drown Orla by putting her into a deep sleep. Tried to drown the orca? But why?
Right, Dono. Are you trying to tell this court that the perpetrator tried to kill the orca off to prevent a witness from talking?
Sure.
Do you really expect to defeat me with that feeble attack?
Yes. My sword has been drawn. I'm not about to sheathe my evidence now. Orcas have an enormous potential for intelligence. The possibility that Orca could somehow manage to reveal the truth can't be denied. The culprit believed in the possibility, and that's why they tried to kill her.
Shut up, Windows.
Dr. Herman Crab, you purchased this sleeping drug, didn't you? What? Does that mean this veterinarian tried to do away with the orca? Who but a veterinarian would better know how to disguise an orca's death? Could even prevent the police from examining Orla's body.
Why you? Are you actually accusing me of trying to murder the orca? How dare you? How dare you slander the noble profession of a veterinarian?
Eek! Eek! My goodness. My Taco Bell order's here. Oh, one could cut the tension in this courtroom with a knife.
Yes, I admit to purchasing that sleeping drug. However, it was subsequently stolen from my lab.
That's such a flimsy excuse.
It's the truth. What else can I say? Any one of the crew members could have entered my lab.
I guess that weakens my evidence quite a bit.
Besides, think about it for a minute. Who was it that treated Orla after she swallowed the drug? It was I.
But as I recall, it took you quite a while to give that treatment. You didn't even come on your own. We had to go get you.
Son of a gun. You just remember all sorts of little details, don't you, Mr. Lawyer? The Orca pool and the lab are far apart. It's little wonder he didn't know about Orla's condition.
Objection!
Didn't know? That's highly doubtful. As far apart as they were, Dr. Crab still had a way to know all about Orla's condition. The defense would like to submit evidence that the witness knew about Orla's condition.
Is it the pill?
No, the torpedo.
Oh yeah, the torpedo.
Take that!
The torpedo.
Gah! You just had to bring that up, didn't you?
With this advanced data system, surely you would have known Orla's condition.
Objection!
Wait just 1 minute. What is this torpedo?
It's like a homing shot.
Watch out, Sonic.
Dr. Crab. What the fuck was that voice? Beef stew, beef stew, beef stew. Dr. Crab, how dare you bring a weapon of mass destruction into my courtroom? That can't happen for at least, 2 more cases. The torpedo, or teleobservation real-time pertinent data organizer, is a data system. Until yesterday, only Dr. Crab and Mr. Shipley knew about the torpedo. It isn't legally approved in this country, so it was kept secret from the police. It's illegal? Dr. Crab, I demand an explanation.
Son of a gun. You and your big mouth, Mr. Lawyer. Yes, it's true.
Look at Sniper.
She's helping. Yes, it's true. I'm using an illegal system to monitor the creatures at the aquarium. The system uses sensors like these, and yes, there's one in the orca pool, too. These sensors send sound waves through the water to gather data on the creatures. If it finds abnormalities in their condition, the torpedo alerts me with a sound.
Oh, my goodness. How very high tech. It's like my BlackBerry.
Honestly, by Ace Attorney standards, a BlackBerry is very high-tech.
Yeah. Especially for the judge. but his blackberry is like an actual blackberry,
A literal blackberry.
like a literal berry.
The fruit.
Yes. He just heard his grandson talk about a BlackBerry phone, and so he was like, sure. I have BlackBerry. But if it's illegal, I will not turn a blind eye. I will close both my eyes and turn my head, though. This matter will be appropriately dealt with at a separate time. Oops, sorry. Now then, Mr. Wright, please continue. With the torpedo, I'm sure Dr. Crab noticed the danger Orla was in. But he made no attempt to come to her aid on his own. And the reason for that is that Dr. Crab wanted Orla dead.
The torpedo didn't give me a warning message. That's why I didn't know there was anything wrong with Orla. The sensor in the orca pool wasn't working during the police's investigation.
Objection!
Can you prove that statement?
Objection!
Uh-oh, he's broken. What? What's with him?
I guess this is all so high-tech that Professor Blackwell... for Professor Blackwell, that it's making him a little funny.
Funny? Yes, I find this all very funny. Witness, those sensors send sound waves through the water, correct? But what if there isn't any water? Then they wouldn't work. They would automatically switch off. I see. And where is the sensor in the orca pool located? I don't know. Jack is the one who attached it for me. You don't know? Then I will tell you. The police found a sensor just like the one you just showed us. They found it attached to the table at the bottom of the pool.
Table? Do you mean the table in this photograph?
How far are we to the next cross-examination?
We are getting there?
But not particularly close.
We have, like, one thing to do that'll trigger that. We're, like, we're pretty close.
Okay.
Yeah. This is literally all we do with Dr. Crab for a while, so it's like, it's pretty meaty for him.
That's right. Don't you get it yet, right, Dono? The table is on the Skull Rock side of the partition. It's affixed to the bottom of the pool and can't be moved.
Oh. And so if the water was drained from the Skull Rock side of the pool...
Why would they design it that way?
Jack Shipley's dumb.
Precisely. Without water, the torpedo sensor would not work.
Jack Shipley also got murdered, so that would explain a lot.
Witness, when did that sensor automatically switch off? Hang on, I'll look it up. The only times lately were during cleaning 2 days ago and the investigation yesterday. Of course, I knew the pool would be drained while they cleaned it. But I had no idea they cleaned it for the investigation, or they drained it for the investigation. No one let me know. That's why I didn't know about Orla's condition yesterday.
So Dr. Crab really did want to save Orla?
Did you hear that right, Dono? Yes, the water can be drained without harm to the orca if the partition is used. But if the water is drained from the Skull Rock side, the sensor turns itself off. If the sensor was always on except for during the cleaning and the investigation, it means there must have been water in the pool at all other times. It was never drained. In other words, no one but the defendant could have committed the crime.
Ah. Order. Order in the court. This completely shatters the defense's argument. But the fact still remains that Orla was nearly killed with Dr. Crab's sleeping drug.
Objection.
But aren't you forgetting one important question? When was the sleeping drug given to the orca?
You're right. That hasn't been discussed yet, has it?
The orca pool is the scene of the murder. The police were there all day yesterday. The only way to give the drug to the orca undetected is to put it in her food. Yesterday, someone gave the orca food during the trial.
Someone did. I'm afraid I don't remember that. I was too busy eating Taco Bell.
You don't remember? You're not that old yet, are you?
I'm 112.
It was the defendant, Sasha Buckler.
Ah. Flashback.
Free flashback!
Aw, flashback.
Flashback!
Ow.
Flashback.
So your argument is that Miss Buckler is the one who gave the orca the drug?
The prosecution's argument hasn't changed. Buckler made the victim fall to his death and then manipulated the orca to pin it on her. Still not satisfied, she further planned to kill the orca with the sleeping drug.
I didn't hear any reports of Dr. Crab feeding Orla. Maybe he didn't have a hand in Orla's attempt to murder after all. But is there anybody else who could have fed Orla besides Sasha? If it's true the defendant is the one who fed the sleeping drug to the orca, then that places even more suspicion on her than ever.
Objection!
Objection. The defense objects to the prosecution's claims.
Well, well, you haven't admitted defeat?
Prosecutor Blackwell, I don't appreciate the way you only mention the parts that are convenient for you. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? The prosecutor failed to mention that Miss Buckler wasn't the only one who, to feed Orla. As you will all recall, there was another person who gave Orla food. Oh, you mean that person? It looks like Athena remembers now, too.
Flashback.
Flashback.
Gee, I wonder who this mystery person could be that they're alluding to.
Ooh.
It's not like we've seen him like 30 times in this case already.
Nope. Could be anyone.
Oh, Mr. Wright. No.
I don't want to believe it either, but we can't ignore the truth.
The other person who fed Orla during the trial was Apollo Justice.
Al says it's the judge.
It's the judge. It's Pearl Fay.
Fucking Phoenix Wright.
Take that!
Please recall when Orla was found not guilty yesterday. Marlon Rhymes gave the orca a large quantity of food. If the sleeping drug was mixed in with that food, it could be given to the orca without arousing police suspicion. Now that you mention it, I do remember that flipper feeding the orca.
Objection!
So you remembered, did you?
Duh.
I see the time for a true sword fight has come. I call Marlon Rhymes to the stand. Mr. Lawyer. Both Miss Orca Lover and Marlon Rhymes are important members of our crew. I don't want to suspect either of them, but I'm ready to accept whatever truth you find. Here, take this, take this.
Take this, take this. Ugh, that charm.
It's the charm that matches the one Azure Summers had, isn't it? Did you and So you and Miss Summers were romantically involved, weren't you, Dr. Crab?
What? No, of course not. Sorry to disappoint you, but this doesn't belong to me. At the time, I thought it was Azura's, so I grabbed it. But it wasn't hers. Now it's up to you, Mr. Lawyer, to figure out whose charm it is.
It's Apollo Justice's. I will. Thank you, Dr. Crab.
After all, I'm interested in the outcome of this trial, too.
Now then, please summon Mr. Rhymes to the witness stand.
Alright, fade out.
That's...
That is where we pause.
yeah. That is such a chunky section of the fucking trial.
It really is. Jesus.
We have another cross-examination,
Hmm.
and then we have a mood matrix, and then we get to a to be continued.
Damn.
Yeah. And then we have like 2 more cross-examinations. So maybe next week?
Maybe.
Who knows?
We'll see.
Next week's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have our the podcast that we have
Oh,
to do
true.
next week.
True.
Game of the year 2024. Do you have your list ready, Jack? How many ones of games did you play last year?
Yes.
Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door remake, and Super Mario Jamboree. Super Mario Party Jamboree.
I mean, Shadow Generations.
Oh, Shadow Generation, sorry. I forget that that's a video game
And
sometimes.
Balatro.
Oh, you did watch me play Euphoria the Saga 2, best game of 2024. I'm almost done anyway. She's just awake.
Oh, that's
We're doing the Lion King thing.
good. Sonia.
Hi. How are you? You gonna say hi to Al and Jack?
No.
No, it's okay. She's like, I'm being held. I has baby now. In hand.
All right, well, I'm very tired, so we're going to call it
You
here.
You're gonna start streaming some Balatro now?
And thank you for joining, Al. Thank you for joining Cloud and Pixel as well. Yeah, we got... Are you doing Dragon Quest on Saturday?
Hell yeah, baby.
All
We're
right,
back
we
to
got
the full streaming suite.
We got Dragon Quest back on Saturday, so we will see you then. Bye.
Bye.